for an adventure that gets right down to the foundations of Islam. That's right, I'm talking about the five pillars of Islam. Let's break it down. Pillar number one, the Shahada. It is a simple sentence, but a really powerful declaration. Muslims say the Shahada to declare their belief that Allah is the one God and that the Prophet Muhammad is his messenger. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. Those who want to embrace Islam must say it. And it's even the first words that are whispered into a Muslim baby's ears when they are born. The Shahada is so important that it is even recited during prayers, which brings us to pillar number two, Salah. Muslims are required to perform Salah 5 times a day at Fajr, Zuhur, Asr, Maghrib, and Isha. Muslims can pray in a mosque or in any clean space. But wherever it is, they have to check the Qibla because Salah must be performed facing towards the Holy Kaaba in Mecca. It's incredible to think how 5 times a day, Muslims everywhere are facing the same direction and united in worship of Allah. Subhanallah.
Oh, hey, don't forget to check local prayer times.
Pillar number three, Zakah. Have you ever shared some of your candy with your friends who didn't have any? Well, Zakah is kind of like that. It's all about sharing and caring. Those who have more, give to those who have less. Giving Zakah to those in need brings joy and happiness to their lives. Zakah is mandatory, but you only have to give 2.5% of your wealth. It is important to give zakah with sincerity and kindness. There are many different groups of people who need help, so make sure it reaches those who need it the most. Pillar number four, Saum. Saum, or fasting, is one of the most challenging missions, for sure. During the holy month of Ramadan, Muslims refrain from eating and drinking from sunrise to sunset. They also try to be on their best behavior. The breaking of the fast, or iftar, often involves delicious food and drink with family and friends. However, it's important not to go overboard. Part of Ramadan is to remind us to have compassion for those who are less fortunate. To learn more about fasting, check out our episode on Ramadan. Pillar number five, Hajj. The annual pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca. All Muslims who are able to must perform the Hajj at least once in their lifetime. The Hajj is performed during the Islamic month of Dhul Hijjah. Pilgrims enter a sacred state of purity called Ihram. For men, they wear 2 pieces of unsewn white cloth and no other accessories like socks, shoes, or headgear. For women, Ihram is less strict. They can wear any loose and modest clothing that covers the entire body and should avoid wearing makeup or perfume. The biggest highlight of the pilgrimage is seeing the Kaaba in person, especially if it's your first time. Pilgrims circle the Kaaba 7 times, or tawaf. Tawaf is performed as a symbol of unity, humility, and devotion to Allah. Muslims go on Hajj to show their submission to Allah and their willingness to make a spiritual journey to the holiest site in Islam. Let's recap. So, in a nutshell, a Muslim must declare their faith, perform daily prayers, give alms, fast during Ramadan, and go on pilgrimage to Mecca. The 5 pillars of Islam keep the faith standing strong. Pop quiz, gang! Let's test your knowledge about the 5 pillars of Islam. Which pillar of Islam is a must for Muslims to perform at least once in their lifetime? You got it, Hajj. How many times are Muslims required to pray in a day? That's right, 5. Which of the 5 pillars represents fasting? Exactly. Sawm. What is the Arabic term for breaking of the fast?